Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time I'm watching this. Yes, we're still playing Arbites. When they stop being fun, I'll stop playing them. The build we have there's a bit of a monstrosity killer build floating around. I have not seen it, I have not watched it, I've just looked at the Arbites talents and tried to make it my own. So the weapons we're using are the Arbites Shock Maul, the Shot Pistol, and Riot Shield. I know that this is pretty standard for the monstrosity killer. Even in the pre-build that we were playing, this was, if you wanted to kill monstrosities fast, this is what you used. For the talents, we have Hammer of Judgment, Withering Fire, Up Close, Target Neutralize, Man and Cyber Mastiff, Remote Detonation, because you can use this to stagger monstrosities, Arbitrator Armor, Ammo Belt, Concussive, Suppression, Breaking Descent. Then we have the Trifecta, Plasteel Plates, Cleave, Impact. We have Nuncia Aquila with Inspiring Recitation and Fear of Justice. This obviously makes the monstrosity weaker, attack slower and do less damage. We have then we took Justified Measures, Street Smarts, obviously Monstrosity Hunter, Arbites Revelatum, I'll never pronounce that right, Judicious Efficiency, Zealous Dedication, Serrated Maw, Execution Order, Efficient Killer, Mallocator, No Lenience, and the big one is Keeping Protocol. When you're at 30 stacks, you get you get 30% damage to monstrosities and damage resistance from monstrosities. Plus, you pair that with monstrosity hunter, you're doing 50% increased damage to monstrosities, and excluding any unyielding damage on weapons. But that is the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty. The primary smelter's offline and production's called. I hope this isn't a lights out mission. If it's a lights out mission, I'm gonna crash. Out. Seems likely. Cleanse and purge. We need those production lines back in action. Don't let Rannick down. Untie my damn. Not really a belt buckle, it's just the short string. Anything happened today in terms of video gaming? Not really. Not particularly. I know that Death Stranding 2 is out and everyone's having a good time with it, so shout out to them. PC players, yeah, I'm sure we'll be there in about a year and a half. Oh, it's Inferno Honey Packs. Okay, that's fine. This is a cool skin. I can't wait to see what skins Arbites gets in the future. That guy's name is Dubai. What a name. Fuck Dubai. I think we should like sink Dubai into like the ocean on terms of like just like a moral standing. What's he gonna say? Damn, my stacks. Nice. Dodge got that game.
You know what to do. Flesh bag, deliver judgment. Kill. You're too far to die now.
Oh, well. Nice. I think this guy might be running a similar build to me. The Dubai individual. Oh yeah, Death Stranding 2. Every time I see a scene from that game, it's like, this is like saying a big fuck you to Konami. Because like, obviously the whole bit with like that one guy being like, it's something akin to a phantom pain, and then they put phantom pain in quotes in the captions. It's like, okay, buddy, I know what you are. Or even like the one like special ops guy being literally like Solid Snake, being like not only an actor that Kojima said himself would like to see play Solid Snake, but also just like wearing a bandana, being a special ops guy. And all it's like, you know, and honestly, good. Kojima deserves it. Konami is a piece of shit. They make pachinko games now. Wow, that guy got sent flying. I don't know if y'all saw that. My audio got bugged there. I don't know what the hell that is. More stacks for me. I think that guy has impact grenades. Nice. Wish I could see how many stacks I had of keeping protocol, but unfortunately Darktide doesn't have the ability to see that. I don't know why. I'll just miss every shot, that's fine. Little bag love after me. Oh, nice. Actually, you know, I was thinking about, I was going to make a comparison about this build compared to the Ogren stat, but like, the Ogren node, that's only Plague Ogren, right, that he gets damage. It's only like other Ogrens, including Plague Ogren. It's not like he gets damage resistance from versus Beast of the Middle or Chaos Spawn, right? Am I misremembering that? Probably misremembering it. I think it is only Plague Ogrens that the Ogren gets benefits against when it comes to monstrosities. Nice. I think I got it just as it turned into a stack. My audio feels wrong. Oh yeah, I finally beat the hard mode horse today. I do have a clip of it, so once I get some more Elden Ring footage, I'll have a video. And I'm actually kind of surprised we beat it. It was one of those things where, like, the run was good, but me, Revenant, only had holy damage. Like, the only damage I had was either holy or fire. And I did have Swarm of Flies, which I think Swarm of Flies in Night Rain is, like, really good. Don't sleep on Swarm of Flies. But we only had one source of lightning damage, and it was on our Iron Eye, which is, like, a good source of lightning damage for sure. It was a bit sketchy, but we were able to do it. I essentially just... I had Golden Vow, so I gave my teammates Golden Vow. And then I just casted Swarm of Flies over and over until I ran out of mana. And I had like 6 Starlight Shards, so I never ran out of mana. So I just casted Swarm of Flies until the guy died, and it worked out. Surely we got to be nearing 30 stacks now. Yeah, it's a fun fight. It's just, honestly, the hardest part for me is the first phase of the fight, because when he has that goo arm, because the hitbox on that always feels weird. It's a shame that we're not getting an empowered version of the dog, but I guess it is what it is, the Tricephalos. But I do want to see what the empowered version of the sentient pest is going to be. And they're not going in any order, it seems, so it feels like it's a pretty random order. So who knows what we'll get empowered next.
All right.
It's actually been a while since I've done this mission. I wonder if these things count as monstrosities. I may have blew up an ally, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, I got that kill somehow. There's a little bit of a delay on the old shock dog grenade, but it is what it is.
That should stop the bomb.
Woo. I don't know if I did a video. No, I didn't do a video. I played this build on stream. Because I was gonna say, like, am I saying that I haven't... Thank you, dog. Part of my brain was like, I think I've played this build before, but no, it was on stream, not for video. So this is my first time playing it on video, and I'm not even really talking about it that much. We haven't seen too many monstrosities, but like, this build does do a lot of, like this, a headshot will look like a Plague Ogre would be nice, because that's not the easiest monstrosity. Especially to test damage on, because his head is right freaking there. But you can do like 2k damage to the head, like over 2k damage to the head of the Plague Ogre with this build. A lot of effing damage. I will say I've seen a lot of Arbites names. Some of them are pretty standard, like just character names, if you will. And then some are hilariously vile. So like I've seen he's reaching, that guy's been on Instagram or like been around in terms of getting posted. I saw one that said stop resisting. That one was pretty bad in a funny way. In a fucked up evil way. I saw one where it was Acorn on car. If you don't know what that is, it's the story of this officer who an acorn hit the top of a car, so the officer naturally assumed that the man handcuffed in the back of his vehicle somehow had a silenced weapon. So he just like mag dumped in the back of the car and like was screaming, "I'm hit, I'm hit." You know, classic cop stuff. I didn't realize they were all in the elevator. We're kind of speed running this. It's only been 11 minutes and we're already like more than halfway. That being said, I did join in progress, but I joined in progress at the start, so that doesn't really change anything. Although I guess Inferno is like there's less. Inferno typically is like at least in my experience has like less enemy density, so that would probably be a big reason. Oh, I got these new mats for my cat underneath my cat box. So before I was just using 2 towels, because that, like, you know. Yeah, insane amount of damage. Get hella stacks, as the youth say. What was I gonna say? I've lost it. I lost it completely. I've completely lost what I was gonna say. Holy shit.
We can't win at range. Get close.
Talked about Elden Ring. Talked about Arbites names. Talked about joining in progress. Oh, enemy density on Inferno. And I think that was it, right? I didn't pivot to something else? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Bastard. Ammo crate.
Medipack. Bring that meaty down. Feral hounds tamed.
Then we can fire the smelter back up.
I wonder if I get a stack for the burster exploding itself. I presume yes. I didn't mean to shoot that, but no, it worked out.
Not today. Today, you are the Nexus hand.
Explode those guys for me, would you? Yeah, no, I completely lost. I can't remember if I had any actual like conversation topic earlier. Complete brain assimilation. Oh yeah, D&D happened today. It was very fun. My players, they went and met this guy who sells illegal weapons and stuff. And he helped one identify the crystal they got. One of my players had the genius idea of putting... It was kind of like doing a funny bit that I made him take seriously. But it worked out for me, so he'll thank me for it. And it was, he essentially like joked about, oh, I'll put the crystal in a bomb and I'll smoke it. And I was like, okay, give me a Constitution check or a Wisdom saving throw. I mean, and he was like, wait, and I was like, nah, you gotta do it. You said it. And he failed, so he took some psychic damage. But he did have a hallucination of the origins of the sort of, not necessarily the origins of the crystal, but one of the original. Perhaps I guess origin would be the best word, but he witnessed essentially this battle, this great war, and there was one warrior who was not covered in any blood whatsoever, or any grime or any dirt, and he wielded a sword, and when he cut enemies, the enemies didn't bleed, they simply just fell to the ground dead. And because if you know anything about Eldari fans, this one's for you. How there's that weapon where even the Eldar don't like it because it directly attacks the soul. That's essentially what the crystal allows you to do. The big bad guy has created a giant space weapon to use the crystal with to essentially destroy entire packs of souls. And that's what the weapon does, and that's what the crystal's for. And so yeah, they're having fun with that, and they're on some fucked up backwater planet named Bucket. That was only 17 minutes of my recording time, Jesus. But yeah, if you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother. But you better brush your teeth. Have a good one. Bye bye.